I don't see how someone can talk about how white women get away with stuff, and I don't want to give no beef with this person. You try not to get no beef with YouTubers in the local area. I don't know this dude personally, and yeah, it's Latino dude. I think he's part white, and he's friends with a rival on YouTube, who now live in Houston. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So he did a video talking about how black and Hispanic men give white women a pass. She can say the word nigger, no offense to anybody. She can say the word nigger, wetback spig, monkey, and they'll give her a pass. And any African American descendant man, because none of us are pure black, or many of us are part white named American in our genealogy, and I do acknowledge that on my end. I'm also part Spanish Creole. Um, and Latinos who also, Latinos, Hispanics from Latin America. To say Spain and I just go Latin America. That was Louisiana too. Okay, so they mixed there as well. They're mixed as well, but they categorize it as a race. Any man of color that will go with a white woman who disrespect his people, his heritage, that's self hate. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you go a white woman that's cool, but she has no respect for your heritage, you as a person, then you're dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry. It is what it is. Okay, I did a story about how a white woman was sucking, like it's a male version of ghetto gaggers, and this old dot, this tramp, was on some porno site sucking these brothers, mostly dark chocolate skinned, saying nigga dick. So now we got ghetto gaggers. We have a porno bitch, dot hoe, who is a white woman, sucking BBC and saying nigga dick. And these stupid brothers allowing it to happen. That's not going to ever be me. Okay? So, come on down, very politically correct. I don't ever want any racism in my house when I do get married. Okay? Um, I'm single. And yes, I'm almost 40. Okay? Because I know his friend over there, but these dudes single. I don't know heck they're in their 30s. What? Okay. Um, and even though the dude is very Americanized and from Houston, I worked at events and never seen him. He probably seen me, and I don't want to see him. Okay, but this dude goes to football games and baseball games, American sports. Rarely see any soccer. Okay, international football. Okay, um, probably go to Astros too. No, I don't see how you can talk American, but you're very Americanized, and folks, because he's very light skinned Latino, folks think he white, like a dark hair white dude, but I think he's part white American, part Mexican. Okay, and I do say, and yeah, they said he told the other YouTuber, okay, the one said BBC, on the comment section, that some brothers was chasing after his sisters, and she had some black, her hair was curly. I could tell that the dude got black in him. And if his sister got black, that makes sense because that wide nose, like a white dude, a dark hair white dude, that wide Negro nose. As a mixed race person, I can tell, like, I'm camera skin, I'm not dark, West is nice color, okay? So it makes sense, okay? I study this, okay? That's how I can tell. Who, can't, you look up and down, as what Tyra Banks said about who people was always, I can tell, look up down. So anyway, yeah, so he might cut his hair to fade. No offense, dude, I look way better than you. Sex me alive, whatever. No offense, I'm trying to get no local beef. But I had to laugh and do a video. The dude singing to Heart. We go on. I can't see because I'm still congested, okay? And by the way, they're coming to Houston, okay? Heart. I do love Heart. I grew up in the 80s too. I'm 39, okay? I do like Heart, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen to white women music. Even though the rock music was video by crazy people, okay? And talking about white women on the pedestal all over the world. No, not all over the world. Stop. Stop. Okay. So anyway, in the United States, white women and Hispanic women, okay. Because yeah, okay. Well, Yeah, in the United States. Okay, in USA. But y'all like bash pro USA and pro African American, and BBC and Latin America, Hispanic lives, American lives, Hispanic media, whatever. Like, a conservative Mexican. What's going on YouTube? What's going on YouTube? Yeah. Okay. Let's get to the subject. So he said that what black men, because I hate the one drop rule terminology, and because if Africans don't like us, it's not just on the culture. We're not pure black. Bang. The African woman came that both y'all agreed on. The African woman said we're not Nigerian markers of outside of Africa. We're not pure black, and I check more than one box. And I'm very proud of being a camera skin multiracial American man. Okay, it's the other folks that have issue for other people's dumb opinions. That's why I did a video saying that both I get it from both Hispanic and African American men, African American men, excuse me. Not all, but they both hate on me because they live for other people. They live for their families. They live for their friends. They live for other people. I don't live for other people. If I date a woman, and whether she's of course African descent, mixed with a white American, dark like whatever, or Hispanic, or white, that's my business. Folks in my family don't like it, fuck them. If folks nearby don't like it, fuck them too. Regardless what color they are, I'ma do me. Okay? I always like to do me. Okay? So therefore, it's these other Latino dudes in the United States and brothers here who live for their friends, live for their homeboys, homegirls, their mama, their daddy, their grandpa, and everybody. Their opinions matter to them. They gotta live up to their status. Me, fuck. That's why on Christmas I'm alone. Easter I'm alone. Thanksgiving, I don't know, because I don't want your dumb opinions about how I live my life. I'm gonna live for me. You only live once, okay? So there. That's why I made a videos about when y'all both attacking Bird Martinez and who was jealous and spent all my never been jealous, but you do go see BBC after dark on sports. Basketball Rockets. I laugh at this. Okay. So the hypocrisy of these two Hispanic men. The one like a white, a dark hair white dude with a Negro nose. Okay, that Afro Mexican nose. I could tell. If the brothers are telling your sister they got some black in her, yeah, her hair is Bellocino curl pattern because it came from some Afro Mexican slave during the colonial time of Mexico in the caste system. God darn, okay, mixed with some Native American, also white Spaniard. As a Monterey, can y'all refute me with that shit? Because one thing I studied shit when I was a teenager, 20 some years ago. Anyway, so outside of the classroom. So let's get to the subject. So the brothers are Latino brothers in the United States, well, three cases in America, three cases in it, KK, who bash a sister or Latina and say she's a bad bitch, she's a thot, she's a puta, but white woman's okay. They come from here we go. Their families who have white supremacist mindsets have taught them that. And because I'm sorry, if a white woman ever says nigger, wetback, monkey, spit, whatever, and she's dating me, relationship over. Over. No, I'm not making no babies with that white woman. I'm not taking it out. I'm very extremely politically correct, and I want my kids to be politically correct. I don't want them ever use the word nigger or nigga, honky, cracker, all those racist stuff. I want them to be multiculturalized and into diversity. That's what I want. I don't want my kids being bigots because I'm not. No. So the brothers are Latino brothers who are dating these white women, these white racist thoughts, hoes, bitches, call like it is, something wrong with a dumbass head. Okay? You don't ever date a woman who's like that over some sex. Well, they make them stupid male thoughts and male hoes. You that thirsty and desperate to go with a white race woman, so you might go sleep with a Klan member and get lynched. And they used to lynch brothers and Mexican brothers in Texas. Look it up, okay? You might sleep with a Ku Klux Klan's daughters. Adult daughters. Don't get involved in no doggone. I say adult. Let's make this sure, okay? if you gonna go with a white woman who used racial slurs, anti-black or anti-Hispanic words, talking about being like Richie Valens, cause you saw my video, yes, okay, cause I'm sorry, is she not no Ruby Garcia? Y'all know who Ruby Garcia is? Is she not the white woman that got killed in Charlottesville where that old white racist thug ran over her? You know, who's for freedom fighter, who was like Frederick Douglass' wife. You know what I'm saying? Mariah Carey's mother, who do not use the N word. Thank you, Mariah Carey. We could see her 2 years ago. Mariah Carey, Irish mother, because her dad's part Hispanic, Venezuelan, and part African American descent. Okay, y'all know I know her background because I love Mariah Carey so much. Who was there with March with Martin King? That white woman who left her parents and said, "I hate you." She must be a Leo, just like me. Anyway, because I'm a Leo. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Who refused to see her parents, which is Mariah Carey's Irish American grandparents. She's not like that. She's no worth of me having marriage or sex. But if a brother or Latino brother who does this shit is low class in the head, who has no self worth, there's no way in hell if I catch a white woman, if I'm dating her, saying the word nigger, wetback, spig, monkey, all those racist slurs. We're not fucking. We're not marrying each other. We're not doing none of that shit. I have shout out to my camel skin sister who died near my birthday, the queen of R&B, Rita Franklin. Pride and deep love. I have pride, deep love, baby. That's why I don't call myself a nigga. Okay. So I might, cause I'm part Spanish Creole, call myself. Let me say something about that, and there's no against my Hispanic rules. Cause in the so-called Black American community, the ones that love the one drop rule and portray anti-black stereotypes being thuggish because white massa our other answers afraid to claim because they doing his dream. Um, they bash someone who identifies mixed, where they do look mixed and not whatever, because none of us don't look alike, okay? And they will bring up, how dare you this and that, and they will call you honky, cracker, spit. But I seen it happen. You mix with Mexican on the family tree, they'll call a Puerto Rican. Okay, call me a spit, call me a cracker, call me that shit, and you call yourself a nigga looking stupid. So that's why I don't get offended. Okay, I've been called a spick before on social media by me, Mitchie, and my picture and everything showing. Someone called me a spick on Facebook, and I laughed. I laughed. Okay, before I knew about my Hispanic roots, my fourth grandfather, my mom's side being a Real, I was defending Mexican immigrants and bashing that wall before Obama became president. Oh, no, after Obama became president. Okay, because it was 2010, 11. And before Trump became president, he was doing Obama's, okay, almost his second term. And yeah, I see my old videos back in 2010 and 11. And that's how I stayed at my grandmother's house. Then when I moved to my apartment in 2012. And they see my pictures, okay? They called me wetback. I laughed. And but let educate you. The Rio Grande was our underground railroad, okay? Um, that the Black Seminoles, when they left the Florida Trail of Tears through Thug Andrew Jackson, and the Five Slide tribes, one of my tribes, Choctaw too. They went to Indian country, had some apples, coons, apple coon, red on out, and, who are part Chickasaw and white, who tried to emulate the slave masters, trying to slay the Black Seminoles. That's why they left Oklahoma, Indian country, Indian territory, and they went to Texas. They did slavery in Texas after they got stolen from Mexico, and they had to go to Rio Grande. And that's why I'm not anti-Mexican. And not only because of being around Mexican people, and but I know my history that Mexico opened its doors to African people who are mixed and pure. The Muskogos with the Cahuila. So did the Black Seminoles, John Hart, okay? That was John Hart, um, who was a Black Seminole leader, part Black and Native American. And when the white slave masters from the South, the Anglos who stole Texas, okay, was Sam Houston, named after this old wretched city, um, tried to get the slaves, the Mexican army had their backs and beat the white racist thugs, slave owners from Texas. Okay, it used to be their house. Okay, so I always tell this why I'm for DACA. I'm not against DACA. I'm against the wall. And when y'all know, y'all saw my video, if y'all follow me faithfully on YouTube, and I did post it on my Instagram as well, I was going to go to Mexico when Trump won. I was late for work. Yes, I was. I was late for work because I was scared. No, I'm not scared, but you don't want to, you got to be prepared. You wasn't thinking this going to happen. You kind of felt it, but you was hoping that he didn't win. I didn't vote for that thought bitch Hillary either. Okay, I voted for Gary Johnson and Bernie Sanders. So, cause she know different than Trump. She's Trump's friend anyway. Everyone should know that secret. Okay, so I was gonna go to Mexico, and I was gonna buy the ticket, but you got to living expenses, and still plan on going. Because I'm sorry, I mean, I kind of agree with this dude, this white looking dude who's part Hispanic, or and the other dude who said BBC, okay, that fool, who's just like the PBS series Black and Latin American Peru Best. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Overseas, yeah, they love talking about overseas. I'm more anti. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm more a little anti-American. I was that way when this whole multiracial movement back in the '90s. There were times, and I know people who so pro-American get offended. That I never done this, but I want to burn the American flag over when before Oprah came on television on Tiger Woods' combination situation in 1997 and said the one dollar rules no longer law. Okay, but I thought it was, and so there were times I went to, for real, just very anti-American because I mean I'm supposed to have freedom. You ain't supposed to be my business. Tell me who I married, what the date was. Listen, I supposed to enjoy my civil rights, even though LBJ, who's a betrayer to the Democrat Party and a Klansman, wrote the civil rights bill, okay, in black and white. Don't interfere my civil rights. Let me do me, okay? I'm an individualistic person, not a collective. So it was get the subject. So anyway, there's no way in hell. So when I say when someone called me a web but even I'm not Mexican, I didn't get offended. I laughed, just like I have a Latino friend that was called a nigger. Okay, for real. Okay, I had Latino friends who've been called a nigger. Okay, by a white person, excuse me. So anyway, and then, yes, you had Hispanic. I'll never forget my friend in high school who's a darker Mexican, about my complexion, caramel skin, with a Negro nose, straight hair and all. Even better Cruz Jarocho, mixed with African, Spanish, Native American, Chinese, which because the Chinese built the railroads down there. Ana Gabriel, the singer, is part Chinese, Mexican singer, yes. Okay, anyway, that makes sense. So what happened is, by him being darker, they held a raza situation in choir class, the lighter skin, fair skin, like, but they can tell that they're ethnic looking Mexican because they look white, okay, but they're very fair skin, was calling him Mayate a nigger. I thought it was talking about me, and it was in choir class back in '96. Because he revealed, that's how I know Mexicans cannot deny that they got black in them because they do. From Veracruz, back in '94, '95, excuse me, when he was in ESL, and we were both in 10th, I was in 10th grade, he was in 9th grade, even though he supposed to be in 10th grade because of how they do immigrants who come in the United States, they supposed to put them in the grade, but they said grades are matched in Mexico, they got to put them below the grade. I never, yeah, that's very true, that's very racist as well, because I had a friend, um, 9th grade with me, and he was from Mexico, but he was 18. Yeah, yes. And my homegirl, who I'm not trying to tell her business, she's a light skinned Hispanic woman. She don't date men. Yeah, I know she, but she was straight and to her business. She was dating like this is doing nothing. Bring R. Kelly. That exactly. He was 18 because he don't look like an 18-year-old. He was 18 in the ninth grade with me from Mexico, and she was. I'm older than her. We both were 79. So we both were 15, going on 16. But now she's lesbian. Okay, I ain't tell her business, but yeah, I know her. Anyway, it's shock. It's a shock. I did not know until I saw her face, and she is a open lesbian. Let me tell her business, baby. Okay, shocking because we went to school together, and she was, she kind of tomboyish, but she was very, in a feminine way. Me and her kind of clashed. No offense, baby. Back in the day in elementary school, you had a little Portuguese as well, Cooney and well back when we had a lot of white folks in school. And so I was shocked as politically liberal you are. Okay, let me leave that low. Okay, by reach your day. So just for her boyfriend, who was 18 back in 94, 95, was from Mexico, and he had to get his credits up to go to college. And I understand how they put him in ninth grade, even though he graduated in school in Mexico. Yes, graduated high school. That that's how racist they are. So what happened is, like, I had a homegirl who graduated with me. She born 1976. Yes, I ain't trying. She was from El Salvador, and I never get one of the homeboys saw on the roster who was born 1976 and they graduated in 1998. Yep, she's 21 years old. And she's a fine Salvadoran girl. I didn't know that she was I thought she was Mexican, but she was Salvadoran and didn't speak English. And she speaks English now. And yes, she graduated with me at 21 years old. And that's how they do immigrants of color. No, 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 that's no joke. If they already graduated high school, they will put them in a grade below, and they in the general population of a children, you know what I'm saying, are those younger than them, and that's just racist. It is. Anyway, so my homie who was from Veracruz, he was in ninth grade. I was in 10th. We're both 79 kids, right? Cause they know I think he born June of 79, and I'm born. Anyway, he ended up dropping out so later on, but he's dark and Mexican. So we was in choir class, and he was ESL. I was learning Spanish. He was learning English. That's how we was friends. We're like brothers. And he told me straight up there was African, there was Native in his family, and Spaniard and Chinese. So he was darker by my complexion. So we were like brothers, hermanos, okay? Um, and anyway, he taught me through Estúpido Romántico by Grupo Mas. He taught me how to sing Macarena. He also taught me the song Cinea, okay, while I was learning Spanish, that, by Casagata, okay? So that's how I know the Mexicans cannot deny, no, even though in history books they lie because Jose Celos, Honduras Classifica mess that 19 that provoked them in Honduras, not only Mexico but all over Latin America. I think Trujillo in the Dominican Republic is the reason why that he was doing the race thing he was doing. Okay, so anyway, so this dude, who's when I was I still 11th grade? I was in 10th grade. Okay, so we born to 95, 96. Okay, and the lighter skin, my homegirl, her brother who's graduated in 97, he's a like both of them light skin, like paler skin Latinos. They're Mexican. So I never forget he would hang around, hey, pinche mayate. So I'm like, what the fuck you just, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, I know you ain't talking to me. Oh, I ain't talking about you, dude. I'm talking about him. And they would call him mayate a nigger because he was darker. And he do have black ancestry. No, that's no joke. He told me straight up back in 1995. Yes, we was in choir class, okay? I never forget that he has Africans, because I was telling him about my mixed background. And he told me his. And I'm like, yeah, because I read about African mixture that they're not in the history books, but I read it, and of course, in the multiracial movie, they talk about that as well. So anyway, about how Latinos escape the one drop rule. So shout out to Interracial Voice. So anyway, point is, so that's how you do, okay? And they one time called him nigger. I never get in. So in 11th grade, 96, 97 school year, and they started put some more brothers in boy choir. Never get, because I was like the only brother there. Was I? And then it was my dark skinned homie who's went to the Catholic Church with me. That's the one who my Creole uh, great uncle, his grandmother, or cousin. You know that story. Okay, thank you. Okay, his dad is dark skinned, mother's more a little bit lighter than me. Okay, that's her mother who looks more exotic. Okay, they was the Catholic church nearby. We was, he was an altar boy too. Anyway, he was like the only brother there, and he went to Corel, okay, which is mixed choir, and then and that Latino guy that was our teacher, he had something against me because of my white teacher. She let me be in Corel, but he didn't want me. I don't know what it was. Okay, but anyway, so let's get to subject. So when we was in 96 and 97 school year, that means he was in 10th grade. I was 11th grade, and this little short white dude, I think he don't look all that white. Like he got mixed some. He said nigger. So the brothers who in it because there was more brothers in that class, I'll never forget. They was in ninth grade and 10th grade. They got upset. I got upset, and the Mexican dude who's got African blood in him, who's darker from Veracruz, he said, "I got black in me too. What the heck?" And folks was y'all like, yes, y'all. I'm like, I need to educate yourself. Mexicans not a racist nationality, but they do have black ancestry. So, but the when Mexican folks who are lighter than him would hang on to call him nigger or mayata, and I'm like around, I'm like, what, who the fuck you talking about? And that's very true. That goes on in Mexican. No, I never forget when I was in Job Corps. That was doing me give out his nickname. They call him Negro. He looked more indigenous, but he's darker. Actually, on his Facebook is Negrito. I'm not that's real. So when I was in section 1, 2, I never forget. Y'all gonna be telling like it is. Section 1, 2, right? Okay, that's the one. Yeah. Okay. And I heard pinche negro, and I came out my room. I said, "What the fuck? You just I ain't talking to you." And actually, cause that's his name. Nickname is Negro, for real, and he is darker. And there are colors, jokes that Mexicans who are lighter will say to him. That's how I know about this because I hang around a lot of Latinos. Okay, so but they call him Negro, Negro, Negrito. I mean, hey, Negro. I felt like Red Fox. Remember when Julio was at the Puerto Rican restaurant, and they in Los Angeles, okay, on Saffron Sun, and you remember Sangria, that means blood, and Red Fox, who playing Fresh and Spit, and Julio, and you remember all the anti-Hispanics. He said that Julio was Puerto Rican. Okay, get that. Okay, I caught that too. Lamont's friend. Okay, so I never forget. Hey, Negro, and we say Negro. Yeah, that's what we call him. We call so the Span dude who looked like a typical Hispan. Everybody thinks he's a Mexican Puerto Rican with glasses. Hey, Negro, remember Red Fox? Red Fox. God rest his soul. Red Fox is crazy. Negro, come over here. I felt like Red Fox saying it when I said, "Hey, Negro, come on for real." Laugh at me, but I called the Mexican dude who darker at Job Corps, who from Juarez. I said, "Negro, come here, Negro. Hey, Negro, everybody, come for me, right?" You know what I'm saying? It's me saying Negro. I feel like Red Fox. Yeah, y'all, if y'all watch San Francisco, okay. Let's be back to subject. So when folk called me, I've been called way back too as well, and I laugh. Call me that. I don't give a damn way. I would call that a nigga because I have a bad history with that word nigga. Okay, I did not put voodoo on a white dude for calling me nigga. Yes, I did when I was in elementary school. I put voodoo. And the dude is not here. I left voodoo alone in late '97 with my Asian American Japanese teacher who taught me I married to a white man told me that was demonic and explained to me how it was, so I left that alone. But that white dude back in third grade called me nigga 30 years ago in 89, it's right, 88, 89 school year. And no brothers in the class that had my back. They had poacher coconuts kissing his ass. So his same name as me, Zach. He died. He left when our area in the east side had left. Most white folks left, and most Hispanic. They gentrified themselves. The most were racist, gentrified their ass out the neighborhood. And outside the race, they left the route. Yeah, they went to mostly white areas. Kingwood, Spring, Texas. Friendswood. Those mostly white privileged areas. Okay, wealthy areas. Humble. You know, the Baytown, NASA area, Texas City. That yes, okay, that's what it went to them areas. When they say Mexicans and Negroes come in those areas, when Africans and folks and Spanish folks move in them areas, they gonna start gentrifying the back in the 90s. They start to do the white flight and move out. So when that white dude, the exact left, um, and I left Voodoo alone. And I never forget when I graduated high school in '98. He was turning 19. He died before his 19th birthday. Yep, in a car wreck. Okay, that's if you don't if anyone that's who he is. So I put Voodoo on him back in 1991, 1990. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because in fifth grade, sure did. I'll forget him calling me all type of niggers back 30 years ago, and nobody had my back. Who one drive by Black American Heritage? Okay, sure did. They would laugh. Thank you. That's why I don't believe that we come together bullshit. Okay, yeah, because when they need you to do and use you, that's when they want to come together. Sometimes, not all the time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's get to the subject. Okay, so and I told my grandfather who darker than me We called me nigga. Y'all know that story, okay? And I'm lying to him. He don't know here. So yeah, I would yeah. When he did the word yeah. So I get my punk on my dad's side. They don't make that word endearment. They from the old school with the older folks. If you act a line, they will call you nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like George Jefferson. Yeah, yeah. Y'all know the old school. The old school didn't go around calling themselves no niggas. They would call each other out of disrespect. They'll, especially in color is if you're lighter than the other person, they will thank you. That you had that yeah okay because none of us are pure black in America. If you know what I mean. That's the ghetto hood trash that did not have no self worth that white race people in the industry like NWA with Jerry Heller and Death Row Records, with Jerry Heller, they explored those folks. And that's when the word nigga became popular. Before Eazy-E died, he did. They say that he did feel bad for using the word nigga. Okay, so that's why didn't do nothing trash. Yeah, I did say it did do nothing because they ain't gonna do nothing for the community, but make it look bad. But did nothing trash. Who was Mr. Shows in modern day? You popularized the word. That's why you got other races use the word like the Koch 69, who also Afro mestizo on both Puerto Rican and Dominican, the Puerto Rican and Mexican side. Excuse me, because there was who no longer here Puerto Rican mother Mexican. Use the word all type of niggas. You Cardi B, she part black in her ancestry, her favorite tree. Just use the word nigga loosely. Okay, that's the reason why. Them coons, those are coons. And that's why when I hear about you gotta be a nigga, I ain't no, I'm not stepping flit your ass. Get your dumb step and flit your ass out my face. Fitler from movie Roots, get out my face. I ain't your brother. I'm not stupid low with you. Go stupid low. That's right. Hold your nuts by yourself and stoop low alone. Don't you drag my ass in that situation. I don't care what white man not my God. White man may be your God, but he not mine. Thank you. I might be a nigga to him, but I don't let his stupidity run me. Hello, I run me. Now, let's get to subject. So going back to white women saying the word nigga and where all the other stuff, any dumb man of color who lets that happen is stupid, the oversex. That's some thirsty ass, dumb ass. Yeah, they might be on race play, porn, doing that shit. I would never, never in my life ever get with a woman like that. And I never forget a brother that was at Mia Tech on the Southwest Side who said who comment on my video, um said, well, a black woman no, she better not damn say the word nigga in my house either. No, first of all, I'm very politically correct. That's why I'm single because I don't meet to be politically correct women out here. Um, and I'm very politically correct. So I want that message to be to my kids. They're not gonna be racist, okay? I want them to be very cultured, multiculturalized, in diversity and everything else. And especially about me having multiracial background, I want to learn that. And whatever my woman is in the future, it's her side of the family. I don't want them being ignorant, dumb, and stupid. And coming from Texas, which is a racist state, I definitely don't want them living here. Okay, that's why by the ethnocentric shit down here in Texas, it prompted me to learn and love my multiracial roots. That's why people who come from interracial family, who come from so-called first racial relationships, when even those parents who are so-called black, ain't no pure black people, they have issues. I don't have issues. Reject me, I is. I don't want to be putting that typecasting and stereotype mess. Okay, and I'm not gonna be an expectation. What do you think a black person supposed to live if I supposed to have damn ass freedom and I'm not even pure black? Okay, so when it comes to my gene pool, thank God. Anyway, point don't you use my black ancestry to determine my life. I determine my life. I'm my own slave and slave master. I'm my own slave and slave master. The only one can stop that is the God Almighty up above. Ain't nobody human God. You not Jesus. You not on the cross, so sit your human ass down. So you say bring God name, but never tell like it is. And humans who want to play that role. So I'm my own slave and slave master. Only God alone can stop that. And y'all not God. So let's get back to subject. There's nowhere in the world I'm going to let a white woman or any woman use that terminology around me and we dating and we having sex with ever I'm married. Okay? So any brother or Latino brother that do that mess gotta be come from a low class, low breaded mindset. Either they had money. Your parents taught you that white supremacy was better. And I could not, I don't, say it is stupid. That does go on. I have seen in racial relationships. And that's speaking of my high school days, back when I was trying to be kind of spiritual, okay, and but not leaving the Catholic faith. I never forget that when I was attacking my faith, and I know my faith at the time, but biblically, because I'm a convert to Catholicism at 13. What happened is a dude later on became gay. He was out there evangelizing people back in 1990s from Austin, Texas, all places. And 'cause I met him in 2013 when I got stranded in downtown and I was trying to get a taxi to go back home. And I had issues at a Greyhound bus. The dude was trying to go back to, and he admitted that he was gay all this time. Did I know that? But he was anti-Catholic, even he was, well, okay, he was a Latino. And I never forget when I joined Youth for Christ, there was a white woman who was a very Southern Baptist. She used to be a thought back in the day, back in her teenage days, and they evangelized her. But she still was having sex. But her brother, the brother who by my color with hazel eyes, with some Creole mixture, okay, from the east side, was dating her. And I never forget, she had a Bible in her hand and said, so and so his name, sit your black ass down. And if I was him, I would have been left her. But while she was preaching to everybody, talking about be safe and don't have sex when you're married back in 1997, I'll forget this stuff. And she was in Fire for Christ, I'll forget this. He told me back in 99, 2000, we ride the bus together, that the white woman was still having sex when she made folks, including myself, sign to remain celibate till you get married thing. Yes, okay. So I did see that. I said when she had a Bible in her hand, public is with the Southern Baptist. I see why the Southern Baptist white folks that she was school in the area was making fun of her. Now, that's not right. I don't condone that, but I see why because of hypocrisy. She still was having sex with the dude, getting that mixed BB camera skin, BBC. So that according to what he told me, okay. And but she was a fire for Christ. She was a Southern evangelical Baptist fundamentalist woman, okay, and she was saved, baby. Then why folks don't take religion seriously, okay? Um, this time everybody was scared of worker coming in and Marilyn Manson and Y2K. I don't forget this. We all when Marilyn Manson made buku money in the Antichrist superstar mess. Folks were scared. I thought that too one time. Listening to dumb, stupid. That's why I said bring up Saint Peter. I know about Saint Peter's verse about the story in the Bible and all, and make your own child. I know about that then, and I'm glad I did as I got older. Yeah, we all thought the world would come to an end while 2K and Jennifer Lopez had that in her video waiting for tonight, okay? We thought the world would come to an end. And Marilyn Manson talking about Antichrist superstar and tearing the Mormon, and it was a Mormon Bible, and scaring folks, and they had the Columbine that the year later on, okay? So point is, everybody thought the world would come in, and you said all this lesbianism and gay, the evangelical was scaring folks. Yes, Jesus coming in the world is the end is near. Be saved. And here it is 2019. And now that stuff didn't happen. Because God said he gonna make that turn, not no human being. Yeah, thank you. So she was one of them fiery, born again Protestant Christians on the campus in the sophomore year. And she was putting a Bible in her hand and never forget she dated his brother. And she told, and even the sisters had laughed when she said this. So and so, sit your black ass with a Bible in her head. Told it. I'll never forget this back in 1997, going to 98, because 98. So this out there, baby, I tell all these stories. And homegirl, if you watch my channel, your name have not been brought up, so don't worry about it. But I'm sure folks who in school me know who I'm talking about. So anyway, yes, okay. So I saw that. I said, how the hell, okay, this dude dating this white woman, and she saying that she a Christian, and she said, sit your black ass down, because that relationship, we over. Thank you. But he let that happen. Then I met, and speaking of white woman, she got fired at the job I know. I ain't snitch on her. She openly said racial shit. This white woman was going with her brother, but her kid was part Mexican. and her baby daddy left the country and went to Mexico. And I thought she was a light-skinned Hispanic, the way how she looked and how she dressed. No, baby. She worked at a store. I can say what store because there's too much information. And she said, in front of a Mexican African, wetback and nigga. She showed it. She had a brother. She said, oh, no, I date black men now. I don't go with no Mexican men. My baby daddy went to Mexico and left me and a kid was 13 years old, child support. So I gave her the business because y'all know about my homegirl back in 2000. She had her baby there was, no offense to R. Kelly, I won't be no mess with him, the white version of him. He got her pregnant at 15 years old back in 1994, 93, because she born 78. Okay. So we were working in corporate America in the Galleria area. I ain't gonna say well who we found out where because Greg Abbott's, who's a governor now, his team told her they cannot find her white baby there. You know she's black Native American and white. Her mama like a Mexican. Her grandma on her dad's side, Mr. Creole, like a Mexican woman. Okay, I told her she had by my color, she had long hair. Okay, and we both cover America. So anyway, homegirl, your name was not mentioned. Her white baby daddy was hiding somewhere down there in Texas somewhere. So I told her, I said, I know how to find, because I ain't the person, I ain't gonna say who it is, and listen too much business. Found out on the internet where the white baby daddy was staying. So I try and tell her that's because I used to work for what's it called? This temp with CPS child support technician and with the grab bag, and I used to work for the welfare people. Okay, so I'm trying to tell her how to find her baby daddy and put the records. She didn't want to listen. She could refer her baby daddy. I said, baby, you in a store, you work here, and you using racial slurs. I said, that's wrong to be using that word. I don't care. I don't care. He's a shit ass daddy, and he went back to Mexico, and she called all type of WIC case. Then she said, well, my nigga back home. Okay, and I'm like, and so her co-worker was Spanish. They all look. I said, this girl gonna get jumped, cause it's mostly accurate. Even though it got some white folks in this area, she gonna get fired, and for saying all this. But up in the store, she a clerk, saying all these old racial slurs. But she was dating some brother, some BBC, and her baby daddy was a Hispanic. So I don't understand how any of these men of color will sleep with this woman, and she was a hood type white woman. You know what I'm saying? Get her fired, buy her fired. Cause I thought she was a light skinned Hispanic, the way how she looked. No, she was a white woman, kind of look trying to do hip hop and hood body type. Some of the white women who date these men of color try to get into the culture. Okay, with the braids and all and different hairstyles and finger waves and I guess they black facing and brown facing these days. Okay, so I'm like, but I thought she was a mix with part white. No, she white. She had name She didn't know full blown. Well, anyway, she identifies white, and her baby daddy had left her with her son and went to Mexico. I'm trying to give her the business how to find a baby, and she still use all these damn racial. And, I'm like, baby, you're gonna get fired. Oh, I'm sorry. I know, but I don't care. And these Mexican, these black, and she said about sisters. I said, hey, I'm offended by that. I ain't talking about the sisters now. So yes, she said the Mexican women and these black women was just. I would not stick my dick in it. Okay, hell to no. The brother that's stupid enough to go with that white woman. Yo, dumb ass need to be lynched. I did say that. Yes, I did. I had to go down my Anglo down on roost whoever beside my full grandma who was a white woman, okay, on the other side of the family tree. I had to go down that old slave master in my DNA and tell you that, brother. Thank you. How dare you? And the Mexican man, her baby daddy, what the hell you sleep with this shit? I feel sorry for her, their son. So yes, but there's no way in hell I will go with a white woman who is racist like Tom. Well, Charlemagne did that. I believe they were going together on the show. He showed all respect on his Breakfast Club shit. Okay, they make you want to throw up eating breakfast. Yeah. So point is, you were quiet when they been out that sex scandal about him. Mm-hmm. They show he been quiet about that. About him raping that sister down there in South Carolina. Okay, Charlemagne. Okay. Then he do a docu series on Charlemagne. But he showed a lot of respect to Tommy Loren. All the sisters on there, Little Kim, Amala Negra, who's Latina, he showed disrespect to them. Takashi 9 scared his ass 2 times and used the word nigga on the Breakfast Club. Sure did. So that makes sense. But no, there's no in hell I will go with a white woman who will use racial slurs. No in hell. Y'all dumb to sleep with white women who are racist. Go sleep with Trump's daughters if you stupid enough. So that's all I gotta say. But not every brother Latino is stupid enough. But the ones who doing that shit, something wrong with y'all dumb ass. That's all I gotta say.